Quick question for you. What is happening this Thursday, the 25th of January 2024? Well, if you're in Scotland, you will know this. Of course, it is Burns Night, celebrating the very famous Scottish poem, Robbie Burns. All right, that's my really bad Scottish impression. That's all you're going to get. So in this vlog, I'm giving you some ideas on what you can do for Burns Night. As always, with my ideas, with my programs, I always like to think outside the box, step back, and not literally take it word for word. So on this one, the clue is in the title, Burns Night. I have done First Aid Night, celebrating Robbie Burns by teaching scouts how to look after burn. First aid badge, tick. Here's some better ideas for celebrating Burns Night. Create your own Highland games, all right? So maybe you're lucky enough to have a carpet fitting shop around the corner. Head off to the sports shop, grab some pool noodles, and either with the pool noodle or the long cardboard tube from a carpet, do some caber tossing. You know, when you've seen it with the really long telegraph pole and it whoop, you can do that in the scout hall. Have a bit of fun doing caber tossing. This one we've done in the past. It is so funny, and it's create your own bagpipes. So there's a few different ways we've done it. We've done it by using rubber gloves. You blow it up with a bit of pipe, you know, hose pipe, and then that kind of thing. We've done it with balloons. You know, the foot pump that you normally use to pump up a swimming pool or an inflatable, you know, that big kind of bellow kind of thing. What we've done is play the game Burst the Bagpipes. All right, so that pump goes under your arm, connect the tube to a balloon. You've got to blow that bag. Lucky that tea was empty. Woo! Take two. Where was I? Yes, so bagpipe under here with a pipe, with a balloon. You've got to pump that balloon up or the bagpipe until it goes. So make your own bagpipe. Another one you can do is tell the story of the wild haggis. You know, up on the moors, this infamous wild animal, hairy looking animal that no one ever knows. No one ever seen it apart from the hunters that go for Burns Night to get the haggis. Well, guess what? We're going to create our own haggis. Not the eating one, but haggis is that we're going to play the chasing game. Okay, so you can make a haggis out of an old sock or a balloon, make it furry, put some googly eyes in it, whatever, bit of string, and you know, we're going to run around the hall. One has a cane, the other Cub Scout has the haggis on the string, and we're going to run around and try and beat that haggis, catch that haggis for Burns Night. So making your own furry haggis with googly eyes. Now, don't get offended, Scottish people, but us Londoners, when we think of Scotland, we think of Iron Brew, shortcake, and not forgetting the famous deep fried Mars bar. So Burns Night this year, we're going to do a bit of tasting. Believe me, not many young people have had Iron Brew. It's a bit like Marmite, isn't it? You love it, you hate it. I love Iron Brew. So we're going to get some Iron Brew. I don't know how we're going to get deep fried Mars bars in London. There must be a chippy around here that does that. We're going to sample that lovely famous Scottish food, Iron Brew and deep fried Mars bar. Now you might be lucky enough to have a local piper, so put something out on the internet, on the social media, seeing if anyone or friends and family actually does play the bagpipes, because it is an amazing sound. You know, just watching someone, that's a really bad impression. But you never know, you might be able to learn how to play the bagpipes. So just put the feeler out there. Does anyone know anyone who can teach us how to play the bagpipes? You might be in luck. Oh, need a brew. Yorkshire tea is the best. When the haggis is piped into the hall, there's a famous poem. As an English person who doesn't speak Gaelic, Irish, Scottish, Celtic, these words are almost impossible to pronounce, but it is so fun to try to pronounce that poem. It's great. Maybe take it in turns with the patrol. They do a section of the poem each, and then try and work out in English what that poem is all about. It is fun, brilliant fun. We can do some fun things. We can do some arts and craft. We can design our own tartan. Now, I don't know how traditional you are with tartan, but they say you only can wear tartan if you have Celtic, Scottish heritage, blood. and then you can wear a particular tartan. If not, you wear a generic tartan. I don't know much more than that, okay? We're not going to upset anybody. We're going to design our own tartan. So get some crayons out, get creative, get those crafty, flowing juices in our brain to create our own tartan. I've seen an amazing one online. Some scouts have done this really recently, where they've done their own paper weaving into their own tartan. So you could do that maybe. Or, really fun, recycling night and make our own kilts out of recycled items, newspaper, that kind of thing, and wear a kilt. My last idea for celebrating Burns Night this Thursday on the 25th of January 2024 is to go traditional. Do the whole hog. It is brilliant. We've done this a few years ago. So fun of bringing in the haggis, nips and tatties. Is that how you pronounce it in my best English way? So we're going to start the starter. We're going to start with a starter, very classic leek soup. We're going to pipe in the haggis that we've made our bagpipes. We're going to sample the haggis. We're going to sample the nips and tatties. So we're going to obviously find out if people can eat it, first of all, for nutritional reasons and religious reasons, because of haggis has got some ingredients that most people don't really want to eat. If everyone gets the tick, you can buy vegan haggis. Not sure why you would want to do that, but everyone is all-inclusive that way. We're going to toast the haggis with some iron brew, and then for dessert, we're going to have the very classic Tunnock tea cake, or deep fried Mars bar. Not very traditional. Tunnock's tea cake apparently is very traditional to have with haggis. There you go, Scout Leaders, my ideas of how we can celebrate Burns Night this Thursday in 2024. If you've done something different, let me know. Comment below what you've done for Burns Night. And let's just share some ideas. Be welcoming to all Scout Leaders. Share those ideas, program ideas, badges. And for 2024, let's work together more as a team. Share those ideas, share the love of scouting, and make it more fun for both young people as well as adults who are those volunteers. And if you want some more ideas on program planning, watch this one here when I agree that my scouts can kill a tiger. Watch it, you'll find out what it's all about.